Safety Anthony Harris is one of the new Philadelphia Eagles. He joins me now. Anthony, what is it like being an Eagle? Give me the experience that you've had so far.
It's been very exciting. All in the facility, the energy's there. The culture's great. Just out there on the field today, we're doing drills and you hear someone behind you, yelling out the Eagles chant, and I look over and it's a guy on top of a truck, showing his support as a fan. So just, being out in the community, seeing a ton of apparel, seeing the city being light up green in honor of George Floyd as well. Just kind of reminder of everybody in the city is embracing not only the Philadelphia Eagles, but different things going on in the world and in the community. It's exciting to be a part of that.
Everybody talks about the energy in the building. Is it really that obvious to you?
Yeah, it is there. From down to the coaching staff, to the weight room staff, to the players, to just everybody you cross in the building. It's just a ton of energy. To come in a building like that and everybody's revved up, ready to go, and motivating each other to get better each day is just a great environment.
And that actually means something to you? That actually has impact for you?
Yeah, I think when you're out there and you're competing and you have a goal in mind, to be able to motivate yourself, but also have that extra person right there to continue to push you, continue to compete with you and drive you every day, I think that's where, you can kind of make up some distance in terms of trying to reach a goal. Each day, it's a focus on making that day count and not just coming in the building just to say we're here.
Are you seeing the things in the defense that are familiar to you? I mean, everybody talks about you helping everyone else learn the defense. Has it been familiar for you?
Yeah, I think, once you play football for a number of years, terminology and things may be a little bit different, but there are things you pick up on, whether it's schemes that you ran at another team, whether it's things you see on film, different technique, or just meeting up with guys in the offseason and just talking football, talking different techniques. I think the more you do that, the more you're familiar with it and the more you're kind of able to help other people understand it, maybe from a different perspective.
Jonathan Gannon is big on the hits, hustle, intensity, takeaways, smart. The T is the part that you love. I know you love taking the football away. And so do you see the opportunity that bringing Ryan Kerrigan, pressure up front, that's got to help you on the backside, right? Yeah,
I think, it's definitely a team game. Good pass coverage is complemented by good pass rush and vice versa. I think, the turning over is a big piece. But I think if you look at those in principles, those are the things that set you up to get those turnovers, just hustling to the ball. Sometimes it's just taking those extra steps with a hard intensity will get you there for a tip pass or overthrow. And then just, knowing what's the right situation, whether it's catching the ball underhand, catching the ball overhand, whether it's punching the ball from underneath to create a fumble or over the top. I think that those are all things that, you discuss week to week and before you hit the field and you go out and try to execute it with high intensity.
Do you feel like you're a leader on this defense?
Yeah, I think that, coming into this building and just being on the field is really just about pushing each other. And I think we have a number of players that do that. I think there's a number of players at each level that hold each other accountable. So the more leaders you have, the more you can just hold each other accountable and try to reach the goal that you want to reach.
It's interesting going into a locker room as a new guy. Maybe it takes a while to get comfortable. Have you found that to be the case, or have you found that it's been very inviting and you feel like you just stepped into the right spot?
Yeah, it feels good. Just coming in and just trying to be yourself and then just going from there. So for me, each day has just been coming in here, learning the culture, learning the expectations, what the team wants, what the coaches want, and then just going as hard as I can, pushing myself, whether that's in the weight room and on the field, and just trying to set a good example by learning and listening to what I'm being coached up to do.
What will you do between now and the end of the offseason when training camp begins? What will your focus be?
My focus will be just taking the drills, taking the things that I've learned in the weeks here, and just implementing that into my workout, trying to stay as close as possible to what we're being asked to do and how we're being asked to do it, and then working on the small things that I want to improve on and getting ready for the training camp.
As a veteran, how critical are those weeks to get you ready for the regular season?
Yeah, they're critical. Taking advantage of that time where you can really focus on what you really want to improve on within the lines of what you're going to be asked to do and what you need to do on a daily basis on the football field. So whether that's focusing on getting stronger, getting faster, improving mobility, improving footwork. It's just picking out those things that if you can improve, what can elevate your game, what can make you get just a little bit better, working on that each day and getting a little bit better closer to training camp.
You're looking good in that Fly Eagles Fly hoodie. I think you're expressing with that outfit there, that top, that's what everybody is feeling in Philadelphia. It's time to Fly Eagles Fly. Love it. Anthony, thanks so much.
Yeah, thank you for having me.